Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm on the floor today. I'm going to show you some KIEGEL exercises that strengthen the pelvic floor muscles. So stay tuned. Alright, so as I said, I'm going to show you some KIEGEL exercises. And this will strengthen the pelvic floor muscles. Now, please let me give a disclaimer first. I'm not a doctor, a nurse, a medical person, a physical therapist, or anything of any kind. So always check with your doctor and only do what you feel is comfortable and right for you. The reason I'm doing this is my husband, Dave, has been attending physical therapy and doing these exercises to strengthen his abdominal and pelvic floor muscles. Reason why is, as you know, he has cancer and he's had different surgeries and things, and so his bladder muscles are just shot, they're just gone. This can create leakage for many people. Women get this all the time, young women, even women who are in their 30s or 40s due to childbearing, having a baby, and it weakens the muscles. So I thought I'd share these with you because I've been doing them with Dave, and it may help some of you that have this problem. So I'm going to go into the first exercise. You lay on a flat surface. I'm on the floor. You can use a pillow for your neck if you feel you need it. So I'm going to lay down like this. Hopefully you can still see me. Put your feet on the floor and just maybe about 6 inches apart. And what you want to do is feel your hip bones. And right inside those hip bones are those lower pelvic floor muscles. So you want to feel those and you want to engage them by tightening them up. The point of this exercise is to lift your hips off the ground, but not a lot, not like this. We're not doing one of these. It's just maybe, 5, 6 inches. So put your hands here, engage those muscles. Keep your back flat to the floor when you lift those. Imagine in your mind you're lifting your pelvic floor muscles in an upward position. You don't want to lift your spine. That's not the point. It's just the muscles. So I'm going to engage my muscles now, tighten them up, and I'm going to bring just my hips up. Don't use your legs. Okay? And I'm holding it for about 5 seconds, and then I'm going to release. So as you see, I barely came off the floor. Use those lower muscles to lift. Don't use your legs, and keep your spine on the ground. And then come back down. And it's as simple as that. It doesn't look like much, but you will feel it the next day. So again, whoops, I did it wrong. Up with my back and my spine flat on the floor, tightening those muscles, and come back down. You can do 3 sets of those with 15 reps. Or do less. If you can't do that many, do less. And you do that once a day if you can. All right, well, let's go ahead and I'll get into position to do the second one. Okay, now we're on to the second exercise. So again, we're going to lay flat on the floor. Put your feet together. You don't want them spaced out. Just relax your arms. You can lay them at your side. You could do like this, whatever's comfortable for you. The point of this one is, again, feel those hip bones. Go right inside that and feel those muscles. And you want to tighten those as you lower each leg one at a time. And I'll show you. So I'm engaging this. I'm keeping my spine on the floor. And slowly I'm coming down and back up. You don't want to come down and have your leg touch the floor. That's not the point. And also, you do not want to use your leg muscles to do this. So if you're feeling it in your legs, then you're doing it incorrectly. You want to use this, the pelvic floor muscles. And I find it easier for me, I hold my breath to really focus on engaging those muscles and not using my legs, because I have a tendency to want to use my legs. So I hold my breath as I'm going down, and then I exhale as I'm coming up. So I'll do it again. Put my hands right here inside these hip bones, engage my muscles, which means I'm tightening them. I'm going to take a breath and I'm going to lower. Just like that. Do the other side. And come back up. You can do these 3 times, 3 sets, 15 reps per set, or less if you can't handle that. That's okay. The one with this exercise for me, I so much want to use my legs. When I lower this one leg, I want to use my leg muscles. If I do, I'm not helping my pelvic floor muscles. So it's really important to concentrate and be aware that you're using just these muscles and keep your feet together. So that's that one. Now we're going to move on to another one. Okay, we're ready to move on to the next one. Again, you want to lie flat on the floor. Use a pillow if you need one for your neck. I do, so I'm going to lay on that. Alright, again, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Put your hands, find your pelvic bones, go right inside of there and feel those muscles. Those are the ones you want to engage, and you want to feel that you're engaging them. Now in this one, you need either a ball or a towel, anything, to hold between your knees. So I just took a towel and rolled it up in a ball, and I'm going to put that between my knees. What we're going to do is raise each leg one at a time, and when we do that, we're going to engage these abdominal floor muscles and also squeeze that towel with your knees. So here we go. Got my hands in place. I'm going to engage my muscles and keep a neutral spine. Keep your spine flat on the floor. Alright, I'm going to put pressure and squeeze my towel. And I'm just going to raise from the knee up and back down. And you can really feel this one. I guess it's because not only are you engaging these muscles, but because you're squeezing with your knees, you really have to use these muscles. You can feel it. Alright, let's do the next leg. Again, got my hands in position. Going to tighten those muscles, squeeze my towel, and up with this leg. And that's it. Then slowly lower it. Repeat. Go back to the next leg. Go up. Come down. Relax a second. Engage those muscles again. Squeeze your towel. And go right back up. Just from the knee. Bend. Come up. And bend the knee back down. And all the while, you want the pressure put on this towel by your knees, and you want these lower pelvic floor muscles engaged. So that's that one. Alright, I think I have one more, so we'll move on to that. Alright, we're on to the last one. So again, we're going to lie back on the floor, put your feet flat on the floor, your arms relaxed. Now this one is a little different because you're going to tighten your muscles and draw your belly button to the floor. So kind of pull in where you're trying to make your belly button touch the floor, go towards your spine. Okay, then you want to raise one leg at a time to tabletop position while these muscles are engaged. and then bring the other leg up. Now keep them at tabletop position. Keep these engaged. Keep trying to press that belly button to the floor. Then slowly lower one leg and then the other leg. And again, let's try that again. Engage these muscles. Draw your belly button to the floor. Bring one leg up in tabletop position. The second leg to tabletop position. Try to be at a 90-degree angle. And then slowly lower one leg and then the other. All the while keeping the belly button towards the spine, towards the floor. Now don't do what I tend to do. I usually, when I bring my knees up, I don't know why, I want to bring them way up like this. You don't want them up here, because then you're not going to be using those muscles, these lower pelvic floor muscles. That's why you need them to be like this in the tabletop position. So that's the last exercise I'll show you this time. And now I'm going to give you an inside beauty tip like I always do. So the inside beauty tip for today is to focus on what we need to do for our insides. A lot of people exercise or do certain exercises for their outward appearance. You know, you lift weights or do certain arm exercises so that you don't get those flappy bat wings, they call them, and other things we do to look good physically on the outside. But we do have to take care of our insides too. And as you get older, and not necessarily older, again, just from having babies, just from bearing children, your muscles can weaken on the inside. And we have to take care of those as well to avoid some of the problems that can happen to us. I'm very fortunate right now. I don't have any problem like that, but I'm sure it's coming, because that's what they say anyhow. So if you have problems when you sneeze or cough or laugh, or due to surgeries that you've had that have affected your bladder and all the muscles around it, where you just have no control, you just have that leakage, these are wonderful things to do. And again, check with your doctor at all times, and only do the limit that you feel that you can do. I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure had fun doing it. I've learned a lot just from Dave going to this physical therapy, doing these KIEGEL exercises. So it's been a big help to me, and I'm glad I was able to share it with you all. I hope you have a great day. Thank you again for being here and spending time with me. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.